Alright, Jumbo everybody, my name is Aaron. I'm going to be your safari guide on the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Before we head out, just a few reminders. Please make sure you're staying seated at all times. It can get a little bumpy. There is some rough brush and some of it has thorns. Also make sure you're holding on tight to anything or anyone that you don't want to lose, because if anything or anyone falls out, I am not allowed to stop. If you look above you, you'll see an animal spotting guide. That's just a few of the animals you might see out here in the reserve this morning. And are you guys excited? Okay, that was good. Time to wake up, y'all. I'm gonna wake you guys up. We're gonna hit some bumps. Lots of bumps and potholes. That means let's go. So the first part of the reserve we're gonna head into is the Atiri Forest. It's also animals that are really good at camouflage, so if we're keeping our eyes open, we might find something. Over there on your right, you'll see an okapi. The okapi is the head of a giraffe with the legs of a zebra. It's actually the only known relative of the giraffe. It was discovered in 1901, and we know it's related to the giraffe because of its skull structure, its vertebrae, and also its really long tongue. You guys look over to your left. On the far left side of there's a black rhino laying down. Really like to be able to see the black rhino because there's only about 5,000 left in the entire world. They're heavily pushed with their horns that are made of keratin, which is the same thing that makes up our hair and our fingernails. They can weigh about 3,000 pounds, so it's at 35 miles per hour. It's not in some places around the world that the keratin from rhino's horn serves medicinal value, but it's actually been proven it serves no value at all. So unfortunately, runners are being poached for absolutely nothing. And if you look over to you, right up there at the very top of the hill, you'll see some greater kudus. Greater kudus are the second largest antelope in all of Africa. They're pretty shy animals, so they like to stay hidden back behind the trees and the bushes, so that's pretty neat. They smell that open like that. Well, there's that one. Then coming up on your left, you'll see a couple of bongos. There's a little baby bongo over there with its mama. Laid back horn structure, which starts to run quickly and quietly through the underbrush. So they're so quiet a lot of times we don't even know they're there.
Something's happening.
Kind of like you guys. So there's a couple of hippos coming up on the right. They're kind of like walking on the moon. And a group of hippos is called a bloat. Island, you'll see the pink-backed pelicans. They get their pink color during the mating season, which in Africa is typically around the springtime. They also have a wingspan of up to 9 feet, which is wider than this truck. If you look over there to your left, there's a bunch of hippos down there. Alright guys, now we're coming to a place where you want to make sure you're staying seated, because remember, if anything or anyone falls out, I am not allowed to stop. And this is definitely somewhere where you don't want to fall out. Over on your left, you'll see the Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles can grow about 20 feet in length, which is almost as long as a giraffe is tall. They have a bite force of 2,000 pounds per square inch. A lot of times you'll see them with their mouths open. That's because they don't have sweat glands like you and I do, so that's how they regulate the body temperature. They can weigh up to 500 pounds, and some of them can run about 10 miles per hour, which is faster than this truck can go, so let's get out of there. And then over there, they're actually babies, only about a month old per hour. The spring action they do is called pronking. It's like jumping up in the air, and they can do that 13 feet at a time. And if you look over to your right, up to the very top of the hill, there's a couple of brown animals, little furry ones all the way at the top up there, over in front of that tall ground. So he's around 18 inches long. There's another one over behind your right. It's a little bit easier to see. That one's behind all those trees.
One over there. Back there.
Okay, Jeff.
So a herd of elephants is led by one female elephant called the matriarch. So it's the females that have the power here, not the males. Sometimes you'll see elephants flapping their ears. That means they're a little warm. So they'll do that to cool themselves down, and that can actually reduce their body temperature by about 15 degrees. And also sometimes the very tops of their back, it kind of looks like there's a lot of dirt up there. That's because elephants have really sensitive skin. So they cover themselves with dirt and mud, and they use that as their own form of sunblock. Some more elephants over there on the left. Alright, you guys, hang on. I think I just saw a little baby elephant. I think she's over here in front of this bay box trees.
Oh my gosh. Stop the truck here. I already watched it.
That little trunk gets me every time. Going up on your left here, you're going to see the greater flamingos, pink color from the brine shrimp that they eat. And a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Some more springbok over there on your right. Now slow down right over here. This is my favorite view on the entire reserve. And I know the most effective hunters here in Africa for their speed and their great sense of eyesight. And they'll use that eyesight to hunt in the daytime, while other cats, like lions, will hunt in the nighttime and use their sense of smell. And he's definitely asleep. Lions are active anywhere from 16 to 20 hours a day. In a typical pride, there's about 6 to 8 females with one male. The females do most of the hunting. They'll hunt in groups while the male stays back to protect the pride. And the Swahili word for a lion is Simba. Have more of a beak-shaped mouth. And white rhinos can only see about 5 feet off the sides. Brass spots. They're really powerful animals. The hind kick of a zebra can actually break the jaw of a lion. And they are black with white stripes. We know that from their nose and their feet. Back and on that way, if a predator comes at them, they can charge forward with their razor-sharp tusks. If you look over there on your right, that brown animal is walking away from us. There's 2 of them with the wild. You'll only find them on reserves like this. When the sun shines just right, their fur has a purplish tint to it, making that fur very valuable. You guys can also come back tonight for the nighttime safaris. Those are pretty exciting. Some of the animals are more active at nighttime, like the lions and the hippos, and sometimes you can do the lions roaring, which is really, really neat. And then when you get back to the village, you guys can also catch the Wildlife Express train over to Rafiki's.
How strong it is. He's daring. Why not? Look at that.
They're meant for it.
That makes me nervous.
Makes me nervous, yeah. They won't fall. They've never fallen before. They're meant for it. They have really short thumbs, but really long fingers. They can wrap all the way around.
That's amazing.
Those are two sisters. My mother bought more.
I like the other parts.
I'm going to be going.
Go ahead over those rules. What's going to happen here? So if you hear that bell ring, your fossil fuel will come out automatically. No triggers, no. But now you got to be a bit of those things. Aww, by there. 2, 1.
Howdy, howdy folks, and welcome to Dinorama. If you guys want to play any other 5 games, you're going to need some vouchers. You can get...
Hey Goofy, Pluto, how are you guys? Yeah, all the way from Belgium to see you. Yeah, on an airplane, yeah. Looking good today. Goofy also. Yeah. Clean the lands, yeah. Hey Goofy, how are you? I got a cook for you. It's empty. Looking real nice today in your outfit. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, let's have a picture together. See you later. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye Goofy.
High five. Maybe if it was full. Yeah.
Bye. Hi Donald. How are you? Looking really nice in your outfit. In your safari outfit, yeah.
Oh, a big fun for you. You live in Belgium, Donald. Big fun for you.
Is that your pet? The dinosaur? Does he bite? Yeah, let's take a picture together. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye. See you later. Bye.
Later.
Pythonsoep. Maar krokante dingetjes. Ziet dat al lekker is, die krokante dingetjes. En het is op. En het was... Lekker.
Stuffen.
Ja, Sophie gaat weer de Donald Duck eten. Eén dus. En ik ga teriyaki chicken eten. Allee, smakelijk.
Smakelijk.